Hi everyone, and welcome to Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact. I am Renee Young, here with Aiden English and with Quasimodo. And today on Impact, we're going to see Killian Cross again. Well, I'll tell you one thing Quasimodo says. Killian Cross, he's not a really good man. The way he behaves, what he says and does, he's not that happy. Yeah, and apparently Quasimodo says, and it seems that he already has his eyes set on becoming come on. He already got his goals set on becoming the TWF heavyweight winner. The TWF heavyweight fighter or the world heavyweight fighter. So, I come to the TWF and so far, I'm still not wrestling folks that I don't think meet my standards. I got standards, and they need to be met. So, who am I going to be wrestling next that does not meet my standard? Well, I'll tell you one thing, Scarlett, says Killian. No one meets up to your standard. You are a former two-time WWE NXT heavyweight fighter. Everyone who wrestles you will fall and wish. Fall and ask. Well, here is the Green Lantern. You say Killian Cross, if that's even your true name or not. You say there isn't anyone in the TWF that meets up to your standards. You only been in the TWF not even a full week yet. And you're gonna bitch about folks that don't meet your standards. Well, I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you take me up on a fight here today on Impact, which I hope you do, then I'm going to meet up to, then you'll have to meet to my standards. Well, we'll have to see, Renee Young says, if we're going to have a fight here on Impact or not between Killian Cross and the Green Lantern or the Green Light. And I'm kind of crooked right now for whatever sad grounds. Yeah, we're just going to have to see, Quasimodo says. We're going to see if we're going to have that fight or not here today on Impact or not. Well, and here comes Theodore Long. Hold on here, playa. When Astronema's not around, then I have the oversight. And since Killian Cross has only been in the TWF for not even a full week yet, and he's already got goals to be the TWF heavyweight fighter or the world heavyweight fighter, and you think no one lives up to your standards, well, here today on Impact, we're going to see the Green Lantern take on Killian Cross here on Impact. Now, let's do that. Well, Theodore Long laying down the oversight here today on Impact. And now we're going to have the fight here, Renee Young says. And you can see Scarlett over there. Already over there, Well, we all know Scarlett a Dove. And we all know what she'll do. What she does for Killian Cross. And Killian Cross believes that no man can beat him. That he's unbeatable and he's unstoppable, Quasimodo says. Well, he is unbeatable and he is unstoppable, Aiden English says. Yeah, he did lose to Jeff Hardy, he did lose to Keith Lee, he did lose to Samoa Joe, but it doesn't, it is, we'll just overlook it. Ding, ding. And we'll just overlook that, Aiden English says. Killian Cross picking up the Green Lantern. And down. The Green Lantern seems to be in a hang-up here. The Green Lantern, the green light, in a bind right now at the hands of Killian Cross with that clothes stake we just saw. We saw a lot of things we saw there. Killian Cross is a former WWE NXT heavyweight fighter, Renee Young says. Well, that's right, Quasimodo says. Killian Cross believes that no man or woman is the same to him, and he is unbeatable and unstoppable, Quasimodo says. Well, you know, Aiden English said you could always be the next beaten of him. Oh, taking down the Green Lantern. You know, Aiden English said you could always, you could always be the next one to wrestle and fight. You know, Aiden English, you wouldn't last that long, would you, Quasimodo? Well, that's a mean thing to say, Quasimodo said. Why would I be wrestling and fighting Killian Cross for? Yeah, tell him what I'd be doing that for, Aiden English. Well, wait a minute. The Green Lantern coming back. The Green Lantern body slamming Killian Cross. The Green Lantern with a spine buster. The Green Lantern. And somehow Killian Cross just stopped at him. Oh, down. It's over here. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner, Killian Cross. And Killian Cross right now has beat the Green Lantern, or the Green Light here, on Impact. Now, as I was saying, before I took out the Green Lantern or the Green Light, that seems to be the only folks that TWS seems to be at the throw at me so far. You know, first I fight a bloodsucker. Then I'm in the ring with, I don't know, whoever else I'm in the ring with before that. And now I'm in a ring with some man who believes he's an over good doer. Well, I am going to go for the TWF heavyweight winnings, or the world heavyweight winnings. And at the end of the day, I am going to be the one who wins. Alright, Killian Cross, if that's your true name or not. Alright, Killian. Come on. Stop it. Alright, Killian Cross. We just seen you win your fight here on Impact, or Striker Hit, by beating the Green Lantern, or the Green Light here. And you're already asking to wrestle for the TWF heavyweight winnings, or the world heavyweight winnings. It's like this, Jim Ross. You should know, you've been in the wrestling business long enough to know when someone sets a goal, like me. I can't speak for everyone else, but I know when I set my goals, I make them. And the folks that they give me to wrestle and fight, well, let's just say they're not truly that good. Well, it's true, you only been in a TWF not even a full week already, and you think in your mind that you should be going for the world heavyweight winnings or the TWF heavyweight winnings. So, it's like this, Jim Ross. Killian Cross has standards. And Killian Cross's standards, Jim Ross, is that he will win. That he will be the TWF heavyweight fighter. He'll be the world heavyweight fighter. And no one can stop him. Well, that was Jim Ross talking. Well, alright, Jim Ross said. Alright, Jim Ross said, that was me talking with Killian Cross. Back to you, Renee Young. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking of Killian Cross here on Impact. Do you think, and the way we look at this, one Renee Young said, do you think that Killian Cross will be fighting for the TWF heavyweight winnings or the world heavyweight winnings? Well, I don't really want to go out there and say if he is or is not, because I don't know. You know, I'm not going to go around and say that. But what I am going to go and say, Quasimodo says, that he might give the TWF heavyweight fighter or the world heavyweight fighter a run for their guild or gald. At least that's what I believe. Well, only time will tell. I'll tell you one thing Aiden English says. You know, whoever takes him up on it, you know, whoever Killian Cross, if he truly believes he is unbeatable, and truly believes he's unbeatable and unstoppable, then I guess sky is endless for him. Aiden English says he's already beat everyone he's already been in the ring with so far. Well, that looks like it is all the time we got here for Impact. I am Renee Young for Quasimodo and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact. We'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.